bolsillo lleno, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde, todos los semáforos luz verde, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, no imaginas lo que te espera, arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Donkeys and the Eagles. We got a couple of all-star teams squaring off. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a drive. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple. This is Corbin Carroll.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Check swing, went around. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No outs, runner over at third. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. And he blows that one by him at 100. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And here's the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. In there at the knees, 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 out, space is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. Carroll sizing this one up, makes the catch, and goal. Back here in Denver, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that's down and away.
1-0. Nope, outside.
Upstairs.
Ball 3.
And that is out of play. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next offering upstairs. One out, bases empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Carroll pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. So up next, Cedric Mullins. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties, just missed. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important.
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. And we're all square. It's 1-1. And now it's Juan Soto. First pitch misses. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Chipper Jones will hit next. And he grounds one back up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
2 outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 4-1. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. And that one hammered. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Ozzie Albies. On the ground to 3rd. 1 out in the 2nd.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Junior Caminero. And that misses. And the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. 1-2 now. That one missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swung on, belted. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Ball 1,
Pitch
no
misses
strike.
there, and it's 1-0. Strike one. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swings through that one for strike two. Smith off of first with two away. On the ground, right side, and that's foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Stays alive. And now it's even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
Well, got to pause on that thought. As bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. In the air out towards right center. Carroll hustling after it. And there are two down. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. Strike one.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Carroll makes the play, and it's out. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Skubal back to work. On a line out towards center. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the.
0-1's the count.
Crow Armstrong aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Swing and a foul out of play. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. First pitch just misses. Polanco getting the start at second, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Rafael Palmeiro now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Line drive. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, and he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs and one in scoring position. That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Albies makes the turn at second. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run scores from third.
Comes through with the RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Mullins makes the play, and that is that. And we're back, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ketel Marte. This one smoked, could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. Hung up in a rundown now. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Waste no time there. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Mullins in the box now, takes strike one. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Tying run at scoring position here in the last half of the third. Ripped to right. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And they get the out. Start of the fourth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Popped up. Roberts. And there's one down. Here's Trey Turner. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-4. So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Righty reliever out of the pen, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Right side, Roberts. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Bottom 4, and now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. He hits a ground ball right side to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Pete Alonso.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
That's to third. Tosses to first. And that takes care of Alonso. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. High fly ball out towards left field. Bader racing after it. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. We go to the top of the fifth. Leading off, Jorge Polanco. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter.